Meryl! Damn. Snake, it's a trap. The sniper's trick to lure you out. The sniper's waiting for you to go and help Meryl, so he can pick you off. Don't do it.
Must be Sniper Wolf, Foxhound's best shooter.
Snipers usually work in pairs, but this one's alone, huh?
I know her. She can wait for hours, days, or weeks. It doesn't matter to her. She's just watching and waiting for you to expose yourself.
Maybe so, but Meryl can't hold out that long.
Snake, can you see Wolf from where you are?
There's nowhere to hide between here and the tower. She must be on the second floor of the tower.
If Wolf is in the communications tower, she can see you perfectly. It's the classic sniper's position. At that distance, you won't be able to hit her with a standard weapon either. You'll need a sniper rifle.
Colonel, take it easy. I'm gonna save Meryl, no matter what it takes.
Okay. Thanks.
What's wrong, Naomi?
Nothing. I'm just surprised you're willing to sacrifice yourself. You got the genes of a soldier, not a savior.
You trying to say that I'm only interested in saving my own skin?
I wouldn't go that far, but
I don't know what the hell my genes look like, and I don't care. I operate on instinct.
like an animal?
I'm going to save Meryl. I don't need an excuse.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it for someone else either. I'm gonna save Meryl for myself. Colonel, don't worry.
Snake, thanks.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Meryl, I saved you for me! Meryl! If we stay out here, then Sniper Wolf won't shoot her. But if we hide, she will.
Snake, leave me.
Wasn't Meryl asking you to shoot her before?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
How could you?
What?
Why? Snake.
I was just saying that to be polite.
Snake, what the hell? Are you trying to kill Meryl?
You've gone insane?
No, my SOCOM does less damage.
Why'd you do it? Snake.
I'm giving you the iframes.
Stop it! You'll kill her!
It's better than Sniper Wolf doing it. You gotta show the sniper she has no power over you.
Snake, stop!
It's a power play. Trust me.
There's a lot of codec calls for this.
Why? Snake.
Terrible, Snake!
Now give her a ration to heal her up first.
I'm gonna keep shooting you.
Why'd you do it? Snake.
She's lying on the ground. How can she tell who's shooting her?
No! I can't believe it. Snake has gone insane.
Snake, you're a poor excuse for a man.
No.
Get out of here. Snake.
Stay out of her range and shoot at her with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, but where can I find a sniper rifle? I can't ask Meryl.
What about Dr. Emmerich? He's been on the base for a while. He might know.
Oh wait. Looking at this, I do have one thing that can shoot at her. My camera.
Ah, gotcha.
The tabloids will have a field day.
She'll die if you leave her like that. Aren't you going to save her?
She's just bait. It's me they want. If I step out there, I'm gonna get picked off, and who's gonna save Meryl then? I'm hoping that as long as I don't fall for it, they'll leave Meryl alive.
So you're just going to leave Meryl there? She's hurt.
I know what I'm doing. Meryl understands too.
That's horrible.
You're right, it is horrible, but that's war, and the first rule of war is to stay alive.
I thought getting eaten by dogs was war. Is this all war?
Snake, you cannot win without a sniper rifle. You cannot save the girl either. Find a sniper rifle. It is the only way to save Meryl.
Nastasha, it's not time for one of your advertisements.
Mantis's body was gone.
Otacon, have you ever seen a sniper rifle anywhere on this base?
A sniper rifle?
Meryl's been shot by an extremely good sniper.
Sniper?
A high-quality sniper rifle is the only way I can fight back.
I saw a PSG-1 in the armory in the second-floor basement of the tank hangar.
The second-floor basement of the tank hangar? I have to go all the way back there?
Well, yeah.
What's wrong with you, Otacon?
Nothing.
I didn't put it there, Snake. Otacon is supposed to be a stand-in for Kojima. Can't blame me for the poor game design decision, Snake. In case you forgot, we're only allowed to use the chaff grenade in here because it'll damage the nuclear weapons. What? They've upped their security since the last time we came to the canyon. But I've also upgraded my artillery.
Oh.
The view cones on those cameras are enormous, and their range is exactly that far. They've also replaced the Claymore mines that were in the canyon before, and Deep Throat didn't bother to tell me.
And there's a few more of them.
Yeah, they really overdid it this time. Joke's on them, I get to fill my pockets.
So the cameras don't see you when you're... Oh, when you're not moving.
No, it's the range.
Oh, okay.
They can shoot as far as that cone, but they can't see as far as that... Oh my god.
That was a close one.
Also, for some reason, these cameras, these gun cameras specifically, have like a full 360-degree range of motion on the vertical axis.
It can shoot straight downwards.
Right. They're like up on a pole instead of attached straight to the wall. But if you time your grenades just right, you can take care of them.
Oh man, look at the snow and the shaft.
Oh my god. Oh. Well, I wasn't going that way anyway. Somebody had fun placing those Claymore mines down. I bet it was Johnny Sasaki. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Oh. I'm not crawling through that whole blast radius.
I can't eat another Claymore mine. Too full.
Just put one over here. At least no tanks are gonna sneak up on me. I really wish they would. If I can just get an alert and lure these guards out.
Joke's on you. They've all been possessed by Psycho Mantis and they know exactly where to walk.
It looks like the infrared sensors that were set up here have been switched off.
Yeah, that's very convenient they don't make us go through that again, on top of having to backtrack.
Stay out of her range and shoot at her with a sniper rifle. Ask Dr. Emmerich where there might be a sniper rifle.
I'm far out of range. I want to talk to that nerdlinger. I'll find one on my own.
Otacon, Where is there a sniper rifle?
Well, there's a PSG-1 in the armory in the second floor basement of the tank hangar.
I heard as far as tank hangar.
Didn't you just hear that there's a sniper rifle in the second floor basement of the tank hangar? Go get it and save Meryl.
But I don't want it anymore.
I'm doing this for myself, Colonel, remember? I was just making sure she wasn't taken prisoner again. Would have been very convenient if they did that.
Plan your strategy based on the enemy's positions. Try to think like the enemy commander would think. If you can put yourself in the map designer's mind, a lot of doors will open for you.
Actually, I have a level 5 card, so doors will open for me regardless.
Did Master Builder just tell you to open up the console?
Snake. Press the eject button on your PS1. Since we're all the way back in the armory, it's a good opportunity to open all of the doors and load up on ammo. Because the game doesn't force us to come back here ever again after this point. This is only goes up to level 5 doors in the armory. We've got the level 5 card.
Snake, Meryl's in danger. Find a sniper rifle so you can shoot back at Wolf. It's the only way to save Meryl.
I'm still looking.
Somewhere in here. These doors are only vaguely labeled.
What, you're too afraid to ask the employees?
PSG-1, what does that even stand? As suspected. It's the hardest infrared lasers in the game to not get caught in.
And they're not even moving.
They're guarding the PSG-1. Oh, but more importantly, PSG-1 ammo. I need that to stop Sniper Wolf and save Meryl. If I can just position my body in first person so that I'm not hitting these lasers when I let go, and can crawl over here. Just gonna not get stuck here. Yeah. Just wanna. Whoop. Oh. Where am I gonna get PSG-1? Colonel. Otacon. Oh.
You got a PSG-1. You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
Colonel, you're a genius. I never thought about that.
I ran back here for no reason.
See, you might get confused and think you're supposed to hurry up right now and just run out of this room, but that would get you caught.
Now blow up these barrels.
Whenever you equip the sniper rifle, you are forced on your stomach and into the first-person view mode. You can't see a goddamn thing!
So is the sniper loud?
It is. They will hear the bullets ricocheting off of whatever you shoot at.
Will they go to where you shot from or where the bullet hit?
They will go to where the bullet hit. It acts as a knocking sound effect, not like an explosion, so it doesn't cause an alert. Just like, what was that noise? It sounded like I'm being sniped at. Also, because we're a good soldier, they can't see our laser sight.
Sure hope Meryl's doing okay.
Meanwhile, she's crawled over to the Desert Eagle and shot Sniper Wolf herself. Not gonna fool me. I remembered this time. I can tell from the thermal goggles which way the Claymore mines are pointing. If they're curved toward me, then it's gonna blow up. And since I filled up on ammo in the armory, I might as well fill up on these two.
I like that the snow and chaff are still blue and yellow, even with the infrared on.
They're giving off less than no heat. It's snow. And snow conducting metal. I think before we get to that boss fight, we probably should get well acquainted with the PSG-1.
Excellent. That is a PSG-1, one of the best sniper rifles in the world. It is accurate enough to shoot cleanly through a 2.5 centimeter square from a distance of 100 meters. Unlike other sniper rifles, the PSG-1 is not bolt action. It is semi-automatic. Its best feature is that it allows for rapid fire. When you are shooting over long distances, the slightest tremble can make you miss your target by inches. Try to keep your hands as still as possible.
It's also extremely powerful. Look at it shoot through this metal. Also,
Those warheads.
it's not powerful enough to shoot through a nuclear warhead, apparently. So, Colonel Naomi, you can give me back the ability to use my guns. I established that, they're not doing much against these warheads.
What is it?
Wolf, I just forget it.
You called me! He's worried about Wolf. And the Wolf dogs.
Aren't you a musher snake? Maybe you just talk to her.
Maybe if you just mush her, Snake, don't shoot her. I don't even want to fathom what you mean by that. Is that an Otacon term? Remember, our box got peed on in the last episode. And because...
Oh my god!
Because it smells like wolf piss, the dogs don't attack you in it. They're happy. It's like, oh,
What?
It's one of those rectangular wolves that pisses on themselves. My greatest friend. But if we switch to the other one, they're like, what? Even though they're red-green colorblind, they can tell the difference based on smell.
That's some strange detail.
Mm-hmm.
A tranquilizer, yes. I heard that Sniper Wolf uses them to prevent her hands from quivering. Maybe you should try the same thing.
She's actually addicted to the tranquilizers. That's why they're strewn throughout the base, is just in case she needs a fix while crawling through the caves, feeding her wolf dogs. If we wear this wolf piss box, maybe Sniper Wolf won't attack us.
If we can just get up to her and give her some diazepam.
I'm gonna put my best belly forward. Yeah. By equipping the gun into the door, I can immediately shoot at her. Stop trembling for 2 seconds.
How'd you hear her gas from all the way over here?
I have a directional microphone on my scope.
Sniper Wolf is Foxhound's best sharpshooter. Everyone knows that women have more patience than men, but Sniper Wolf can go for a whole week with no sleep, no food, her sights never straying from her target. And on top of that, she takes diazepam, so her hands never tremble.
No food or sleep, but constant drugs.
Get on your stomach. Fire from the prone position. It would be good if you had a tripod or something stable to balance your weapon on. If you do not have that, hold the weapon firmly under your armpit and keep it still with your chin. Line up your target in your scope's crosshairs.
So you're sitting otter style whenever you're aiming? Or lying down otter style?
Wouldn't it be extremely painful to fire a gun that's up against your chin?
Most soldiers can hit a target at 300 meters. I have a friend who can hit one at 520 meters.
Most important tools you need to be a good sniper are the senses that you were born with. No amount of training can change those. If your senses are dull from the beginning, you'll never be a great sniper.
Thanks, Master. That's exactly what I needed to hear.
Have you ever heard of the Magnus effect? Normally, a rifle bullet rotates and curves slightly to the right. That is called the Magnus effect. Think about Comrade Magnus when you are lining up your crosshairs.
So you want to aim slightly to the left.
I can't tell if that's actually a thing or not.
A slight tremor in your hand can cause you to miss a target 60 meters away by a half a foot or more. Concentrate. Hold your breath and try to stop your hand from moving.
It looks like your target is stationary. If you've had enough practice, it shouldn't be a difficult shot.
There was no VR for this.
I just haven't got around to it.
The most important thing is to zero your rifle scope. If you do not zero your sight correctly, you will never be able to hit your target. Your sight might be slightly off, so it would be a good idea to try a test shot. If it is off, you will have to take some lead for that when you shoot.
Don't worry. This was Sniper Wolf's rifle.
In that case, you had better not mess with it.
What, isn't that Sniper Wolf's rifle? The one shooting at me?
Is there a spare, I guess?
Every time you get shot while in first-person view, your camera gets, like, flung to the right or left, and you lose what you were shooting at.
The scope of a sniper rifle is extremely powerful. On the other hand, it's got a very narrow field of vision. If you're searching for your enemy's position, it'd be better to use your binoculars.
What could that Sniper Wolf be hiding?
Well, we have the alternative to binoculars. We have the camera, which has an even better field of vision than the scope. Oh my god, it's Sniper Wolf! She has to reload too, but it's not a factor in strategy like Ocelot's. If you get shot and you don't know what you're aiming at anymore, it's better to unequip the gun.
The tranquilizer that Wolf is using is diazepam.
Diazepam?
It's benzodiazepam-based anti-anxiety drug. It has a strong effect on the central nervous system, and it's often used as a psychotropic drug.
So how does it stop your hands from trembling?
Anti-anxiety drugs are also effective as muscle relaxants. They're widely used to treat psychosomatic disorders such as autonomic ataxia or as pre-anesthetics to relax patients before an operation.
I see.
But be careful. If diazepam is used in large doses over a long period of time, It becomes addictive like alcohol. An adult should take no more than 1 to 4 doses per day, with each dose being 0.25 to 0.5 milligrams each.
Jeez, you sound like a doctor.
I am a scientist.
These are probably the industrial strength ones, if they belong to Sniper Wolf.
To be a good sniper, you must have nerves of steel and lots of patience. Sometimes you have to sit in position for days, barely moving a muscle. The most important thing is to wait for your opportunity and then take it.
According to the SWAT manual, the longest a shooter can stay adequately focused on his target is 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, the observer and the shooter change places. Sniping is usually a two-man job.
Who's her observer? What? Where did Meryl go?
Oh, you just couldn't see her because the scope has a narrow point.
Good job with Wolf. Is Meryl okay?
I don't know. I don't see her around.
You don't think she's been captured, do you?
Could be. Let's ask Wolf. If she's still alive, I'm gonna get some answers.
Snake.
About Meryl. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get right on... Yo, it's probably just a good idea to get a little more practice in with the sniper rifle. I think that's what Nastasha and Master were trying to tell me during that fight. I've already taken my 4 doses of diazepam for the day.
Oh man, you really do need that practice.
It's just like a snake to hunt a rat.
Snake, we don't need a rat trap. We need someone to stop that goddamn nuke from getting launched.
Explode like a water balloon.
He who is firm in will molds the world to himself. Don't forget what you're here to do. You've got to seize any opportunities that present themselves. But I guess I don't have to tell you that, do I?
By God, you're right. I might not get another chance to shoot rats.
Snake, is killing rats really that fun? Torturing small animals is a sign of a warped mind, you know.
Not torturing him, putting him out of misery.
You have to crawl in this girder for a long time.
Snake, take the underground passage north.
The weirdest bloodstain.
Kipling, an English poet who also won the Nobel Prize, said that once you go beyond 65 degrees north, you're beyond the reach of divine protection and human law. To survive in such surroundings, you have to be strong enough to not rely on God or anyone else.
I hope Meryl didn't crawl this way.
So where's this underground tunnel?
Snake, wouldn't now be a good time to save your mission?
What's going on?
I'm not sure. I'm getting a bad feeling.
Bad feeling.
Like a premonition or something.
You also haven't saved since you started the file, Snake. Okay, fine. We'll break down and finally give her a call.
You called, Snake?
What do you think I called for? Nah, I'm just funning you. Yeah, okay, fine,
called,
okay.
Snake?
For real this time.
Talk to you later, Snake.
She keeps falling for it.
What is it, Snake? Come on, Snake. Don't call me for no reason.
It's for a reason I like hearing your voice.
Squint.
Giving me the squint and the twitching eyebrow. She's puffing out her cheeks. Look at her. If you call her and don't save 6 times in a row,
The game forces you to save.
She sticks her tongue out at you. That grim face and Snake when he's calling her.
Don't forget to save your memories of me, too.
You can't save memories even on that system of yours. Memories are fragile things. After you reduce them to binary numbers and send them through the air, they're not memories anymore.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. There's nothing my system can't do.
Memories aren't just sounds and pictures. They exist somewhere between the sounds, between the pictures.
I don't get it. Anything can be done digitally.
If that's true, why don't you go ahead and try to save what I'm thinking right now?
I can't save that type of thing. You have to put it into words at least.
That's right. And that's what memories are. Wordless.
I don't know about that.
No matter how far data technology advances, you'll never be able to penetrate the human heart.
You're wrong. It's just a matter of time.
But first you have to try to understand human emotions, Mei Ling.
And how do I do that?
You have to allow yourself to fall in love with someone.
Immediately click the end call button.
Lauchi wants that.
What did Shakespeare say about falling in love? Wait.
I guess we should just turn back.
Yeah, that's a level 6 door. We only have a level 5 card, so...
Can you leave this area?
Yeah, you can.
Huh.
Won't do you any good.
Don't move!
It's hard to miss when you're this close. Toss your weapon over here. Slowly. You are a fool to come back here. Stupid man.
A lady sniper, huh?
Didn't you know that 2/3 of the world's greatest assassins are women? Do you want to die now? Or after your female friend? Which will it be?
I'll die after I kill you.
Is that right? Well, at least you've got spirit. I am Sniper Wolf, and I always kill what I aim at. Oh, you're my special prey. Got it? Oh, I've left my mark on you. I won't forget it. Until I kill you. You're all I think about.
Take him away.
Are you hurt, Snake? In China, they say, once the fox gets his nose in, he'll soon find a way to make his body follow. That's a perfect description of you. You can do it, Snake, but you've got to be flexible. Adapt to each situation uniquely.
I know that you've been knocked out, Snake. It's your perfect opportunity to sneak in.
It is so ironic. People are working as slaves to pay for weapons that must never be used. In the 20th century, in order to be a military superpower, you had to first be an economic superpower. But things changed toward the end of the century after the collapse of communism. With all the surplus weapons and technology floating around, even economically weak countries could have a powerful military. According to the military doctrine, which is the basis for NATO expansion, a preemptive nuclear strike may be undertaken if there is a sufficient threat of a regional conflict spreading to a large-scale war. In the face of all this NATO expansion, Russia might feel the need to flex their nuclear muscles, if only to show NATO that even with their aging arsenal and diminished army, they are still a major power. Russia could no longer pay enough money to its leading scientists, so they sold their weapons and weapons technology to the highest bidders. NBC weapons flowed into the hands of dictators and terrorists. The military balance of the world crumbled. The world has never seen the balance of power shift so quickly and dramatically.
Imagine what...
Metal Gear?
No, actually,
I
it's
mean...
completely unrelated to Metal Gear. If the terrorists got their hands on that, boy golly, we'd have a problem.
Oh man, it's a good thing we'll never see that happen.
Get their arms tech on one.